Hey everybody, what's going on?
Hey everybody.
What's going on?
Just took a minute to check GameStop again to see if the pre-order button that has never worked decided to work. Didn't work. But I guess we'll talk about that later. Another McFarlane mess. Oh, John disappeared.
We lost John.
We lost John.
He was a good guy.
You said McFarlane mess. His stress was just too much for him to bear.
Too much.
Yep.
He had to go.
What's new? Anything?
Nah, just getting killed by Hasbro.
Yeah, getting wiped right out, huh?
Bank account screaming.
Oh, mine died.
I looked for my wallet this morning. It's so thin I couldn't find it. So.
Yep. Yeah, everybody with any kind of pre-orders are getting absolutely hammered.
Oh yeah.
I've been canceling them because it's literally an avalanche. It's absolutely insane. The product they're dumping all of a sudden 2.5 months early. It's crazy.
If it ain't Hasbro exclusives, it's being canceled by me.
That's all I'm really getting. Well,
I don't even remember which ones were exclusives and which ones weren't. I'm not sure it matters.
Yeah.
Honestly, absolute avalanche of stuff. And it's, you're talking hundreds and hundreds of dollars all of a sudden. And,
I was hit for the All Striker last night.
What was it, 24 we did this, right?
Yep.
In the fall, we basically got an entire year's worth of product dumped on 33 figures in that last quarter.
Yep.
And I mean, I don't know if they're going to break that particular record, but man, they're
shooting for it. I'm telling you,
this is deluxe heavy. There's the Gate playset. There's the Ostriker. There's the MMS. There's deluxe figures up the wazoo.
The Gate drops the 7th.
Yep.
Yeah. And then of course our, the short fuse Steeler 2-pack comes in at $63. I don't know. I mean, we're rapidly getting to the point where there are definitely certain aspects of this line I'm not going to miss when it's gone, because this has turned into a pretty significant habit.
And that's the Steel Court Sentry modular defense post too.
Yeah, that's what I meant by the Gate thing. I couldn't for the life remember what they called it.
It's popping up there too.
It's crazy. It's just absolutely crazy.
And it's been moved up to October 7th.
Yeah, because I just canceled mine.
It's crazy.
I canceled mine too.
I just literally canceled mine.
The next wave of the sci-fi, mainframe, wetsuit, and Grim Reaper has been moved up too.
Yep. And of course, Steeler and Short Fuse are now showing November 1st.
Yep.
Oh,
So-
what's going on with Spider John there?
That one I didn't cancel.
He went
What is
sideways
this
on
thing
us.
doing? Well, I don't know if it's my iPad,
John.
or if it's StreamYard or what.
Oh,
Wow, that's pretty cool. Oh, there goes.
hey, there he is.
What's going on, Adam?
Well, we didn't have to look at you that way. Neck would have been hurting.
Yeah.
What's going on, fellas?
What's up, Mason?
Mason, Adam, how y'all doing?
I was at Joe Lanta briefly Saturday morning, and I did not see Adam anywhere.
Oh,
But I was there briefly. I really was. So
Adam, did you make it?
he was there.
Oh,
He was
cool.
there.
How'd you do, buddy?
He's not talking. It was.
Just no more.
I got to tell you, I got there early, and I sat around out front and waiting for the VIPs to go in. I got to tell you, there may have been 35 or 40 VIPs. That was it on Saturday morning.
They all stayed out late the night before.
It wasn't. It wasn't. If you ask me, from my experience, it was not a good turnout at all. I got out of there.
What's up?
I've heard that from a lot of people.
Yeah, I was out of there by noontime because I just wasn't
Wow.
feeling well at all, and it was just not. It just wasn't a big crowd at all.
Oh, well.
Well.
I hate to hear that, boy. Ooh.
Well, yeah, I mean, it was kind of it wasn't. It was kind of discouraging because it really was not a big crowd at all. So,
Well, they're probably scared of the Joe Apocalypse coming.
Possibility.
there was some cool stuff there, and there was some really good deals there. I got to tell you, there was some stuff there that was very, very good price. But
Sweet.
from what I saw, there wasn't a whole lot of money changing hands.
That's not good.
It's really not. If I had been feeling better, I could have stayed and talked with Larry and Guy, and I could have sat down and talked with tons and tons and tons of people without any problem at all because they just weren't busy. So, but it didn't work out that way, so I had to get out of there. But anyways, I did get a couple things done. I had a fantastic conversation about the nonprofit and marketing and stuff like that, which was actually the reason I went over there. Yeah,
Could be.
It could very well be. Very well be.
Oh, is it a month apart? Is that what it was? Joe Fest?
Joe Fest is in June.
Joe Fest is in June,
Yeah.
I mean, that's 3 months' time there.
yeah. But we're all feeling it. 3 months in this economy is not very long.
Yeah.
It's just the way it is. So, and I think
It's kind of
a lot of us were kind of assuming there was going to be another product dump, and there certainly has been. So,
But you had, like I said, you had the Gadsden Con, Farley Con, all those between it. Just every time nearly every weekend, there's been a show somewhere close by.
somebody was saying that the big Comic-Con was in Chattanooga the same weekend
was.
too.
Yeah.
So that was a bit of a maybe. Well, maybe it was a bit of a draw.
No, I'm pretty sure all the people that come down from Tennessee.
I don't know. I was talking to Derek. He went to the Chattanooga one, and he said that there was more people at Gadsden Con than there was at Chattanooga Comic Con.
Yeah, see, I think it's I think it's kind of catching up with us now. I really do. It was bound to happen, right? I mean, good luck.
Oh, yeah. That's with everything that's going on in the world right now.
Yeah, that's
Well,
not
there's just so many shows now. It's like every other weekend there's a show or something.
For real.
It's
Pretty much.
becoming too much.
Yeah, for sure. I agree.
So you had Dragon Con, it was 1st of September, and it's a big con. So if anybody went to it, they probably was broke. Didn't have no money to go to anything else. Because it's like second to San Diego.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I agree with what Adam just posted. It's a lot.
It is a lot.
It is a lot for what appears to be, anyways, dwindling cash flow. Um,
Yeah.
So, and like I said, I saw a few things that the prices were really, really fantastic on. But just like anything else, if you don't got it, it doesn't matter how much it costs or doesn't
Right.
cost.
Well, I think a lot of it has to do with the time, the economy, the time of year. Christmas is just right around the corner.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right around the corner is right. I mean,
Right.
so
Everybody's saving their money for the toy swap coming up.
is that what it is?
That's what it is.
Is what it
Well,
is.
why don't you go ahead and tell us what that is, John?
We all gonna get together to swap toys.
Well, there you go. Okay. Anyways, next segment.
Yeah, this is something we've talked about for a while now, so we figured, why not? Let's just go ahead and do it. But it's an opportunity mainly for, I've advertised it in the Toy Mercs, and then and Shane's helped me advertise it too, and then I put it in a couple of other groups, and so yeah, we want to see if we can just mainly get together and just hang out, and everybody meet, and
Right.
and like I said, we got extra stuff. We can bring it and, sell it, trade it, swap it, whatever.
So you can't swap for money, right? Because I ain't swapping my toys. You can swap it for money.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. You can buy, sell, trade, swap, whatever you want to do.
Yeah. It's
will
free,
do it.
Free for all.
Yeah. And it's going to be free for us to do this. We're not being charged to set up or anything. We will set up in the parking lot. I encourage you to bring tables and canopies and whatnot to keep yourselves cool in the middle of October.
Yeah.
But it's going to be, I think it's going to be awesome.
Yep.
There's a lot. I chose this part. Me and John talked about it because there's a lot to do here. But unfortunately, some of the stuff's going to be closed down because they'll be decorating the park for Christmas.
Mm.
They have a train. It's got a big lake. And they have a train that you can ride all the way around the lake and see all the animals and whatnot. They have a mini golf course, but it's going to be closed. The train will be closed. And the concession stand was one of the real reasons I chose the park, so that, we could support the park as also them supporting us by letting us do it. But unfortunately, the concession stand will be closed. They do have some big pavilions. But if you want to set up under the pavilion, you will have to rent the pavilion.
Mm.
I think it's like $100 for the day. I'm not sure, but we're free to set up in the parking lot. And it is a nice place.
We'll get a better feel of it, if we have a good turnout. Then maybe next time we can do the pavilion or something,
Yeah.
And,
it does. The parking lot is big, so.
So, I mean, it's mainly just for everybody in the group to actually come together and meet. And, we kind of spread out. But, Shane and I talked about it and was trying to find a place that's – because, honestly, we don't have a whole lot of people. I mean, not saying we don't have any. We do have some people down around Mobile, Montgomery and all that, but we don't have a whole lot of people. It seems like the majority of the people, or at least the ones that are very active in the group, are from Huntsville, Birmingham, and kind of in between. So we thought, hey, let's try to pick a place kind of between Birmingham and Huntsville that would be centrally located for everybody. So even if you live on the west, over around Tuscaloosa, or if you live over where I live, over around Anniston, Gadsden, it's still kind of centrally located. So it's no more than an hour and a half, 2 hour drive at the max for most of us. So, and Shane recommended this park because I'm not familiar with it, but he's been to it and he knows more about it. So
they have a lot of nice parks there in Coleman, but this one had. I was thinking about the wives and the kids also when I was looking at them, and this one just has so much to do. I mean, they have walking trails and hiking trails and whatnot for the ladies and their kids to play on the playground. So that was another pull for it, and it's got a really nice playground and stuff. So. The ladies ain't got to hang around with us old toy geeks. They can do what they want to do with the kids or whatever.
And it's got a G.I. Joe tie because that's where Channing Tatum's from. So Coleman.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Channing
Who
Tatum
knows
is
what-
from Coleman.
we might run into him, or who knows?
And there is another little, another little park right next to it. It's like a military park. So they have like helicopters and planes out there in the park and whatnot. It's pretty cool.
That's cool.
Cool.
But like I said, everything's free. The lady was really nice when I talked to her about it. So we're definitely gonna treat the place with respect when we go.
Cool beans. So,
Yeah,
October
I'm
18th.
looking forward to seeing everybody.
It's 2 weeks. 2 weeks from yesterday, right?
Yeah.
I know it's short notice, but we wanted to try to get it in before it got too cold.
Right.
And if we have a good turnout, we may do one again in the spring.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Sure.
Around March, or April, something like that. When it's cool again, and not like Satan's breath outside.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's getting nice out there right now.
Oh, it's really
Oh, yes.
nice.
Yeah. I hope it's nice that weekend, like it was this weekend.
It's going to be. I looked at the forecast, which can never tell about that, but it's going to be in the mid to upper 70s that day.
Yeah, nice.
So, but you know how it is. Alabama weather is. It'll be 80 degrees.
Yeah.
5 minutes later, it's going to be 20.
Right.
Snow on the ground. Who knows?
If we wait, we could have waited another week or two to give one more time. But you're talking about being right there at Halloween and a lot of stuff.
Thanksgiving.
Then you got Thanksgiving followed by Christmas. So
yeah.
we was kind of trying to shoot for the middle of October. Figured that might be a decent time. I know you still got ball games. I get it. You got college football and stuff. So we doing it from 10 to 3. So that's gives you time. You can come before the ball game, after the ball game, or run down there at halftime if you live close by. It's like
yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
But I'm hoping we have a good turnout for it.
Yeah, but with these days, you can bring your football game with you on your phone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
If I had room, I'd throw the big screen in the car and we'd just hook up there and watch whatever game you want to watch.
Yeah.
But then it would turn into a football party instead of a toy party.
Yeah.
No doubt. Well, good.
But we are hoping for a good turnout.
Yeah.
If we get 10 or 12 people there, I think that'd be pretty good.
Yeah.
With the activity we have of people.
Mm-hmm.
I think we'll get more than 10 or 12 people there.
I'm not going to get my hopes up.
Yeah.
So, if we can, that'd be great.
Yeah, and hopefully
I don't want to be disappointed. I'd rather be yeehaw than disappointed.
Yeah. And like I said, hopefully we get 10 or 12 that's got stuff to sell or trade.
Yeah, stuff that I want to buy.
Then we'll have other people maybe come up and
we ain't gonna turn nobody away. If somebody wants to come over and buy something that's at the park, hey, come on over.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And I'll tell you right now, Coleman does not have like an actual toy or comic store that I've seen.
No.
So I mean, there used to be like a Hot Wheels store there, but a die cast, I guess you call it, they shut down. So I mean, there is a card shop there. I do know that.
Yeah.
But as far as like toys or comics, I don't think I've seen one. So I mean, and they do have 2 Walmarts for after the swap.
Yeah.
And there's a ton of places to eat there. I mean, tons of places to eat.
Yeah.
So
I've scoured it when that's where I went into my sleep doctor's at. I've been up there twice. I've scoured it. You basically got 2 Walmarts, a GameStop, and a Ross's.
Mm-hmm. And the GameStop is tiny.
Yeah.
So they typically never have nothing,
but they do have a Culver's.
They have a what?
A Culver's.
Oh, they do. Okay.
Yes, they do.
Good. Go get some custard cheese curds.
Yep.
And by that weekend, they're going to have the curd burger available. It's got a huge, big old giant cheese curd on the burger.
Oh wow.
Yeah. That's supposed to come out the 14th. So.
Yeah, they right there as you cross the interstate, there's a Culver's on the left.
Mm. We do like some Culvers.
Dude, toys are way more important than kids basketball. And no, I'm just kidding, man. I'm just kidding. But it is more important than the Bama game.
Wrong.
Hey, you bring your phone, watch your game on your phone. Come on.
I mean, that's typically where most people watch it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is true.
Yeah.
It is true.
I see most people, they ain't even watching the game, really. They just listening, and they got their phone in their face playing some kind of game on there.
Yeah.
90% of the time.
Yeah, that is true too. Multitasking.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. Well, good.
Hey, that'll be a ball game the next Saturday and the Saturday after that. But hey, only the toy swap will be that weekend. So
that is true.
You got to weigh these things out.
Yeah, they play these games all the time.
Yeah.
I will tell you that I probably will not be there. Between family stuff and a grandson's birthday being that day.
The park's a good place to have a birthday party.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. They're getting ready to move, so things are kind of hectic, and I don't think Mom's going to want to go to Cullman. So, great idea, but it's probably not going to happen. So, anyways, but it's a good thing. I mean, all the same. So, you guys don't need me around because I'm not really doing anything. I'm certainly not buying anything. So, how that goes. Cold beans. Corey has left us. You got homework to do.
Yeah, I'm done.
And there he is. Now what's he doing? He's gone again.
He forgets. I have a band hammer.
There you
I
go.
can ban him anytime I get ready.
There you go.
He can laugh in the background.
So what else have we got here?
Get you some Cheetos while you're back there, Corey.
There you
go. I'm gonna. Yeah, I've been watching to see if people start posting. I'm trying to get stuff together for the toy swap. I'm gonna probably be selling most of my Masterverse figures, and I'm gonna keep my Moose, but I'm probably gonna sell the rest of my Mythic Legions, and I got to make room. I just got to, and I'm gonna have to cut out some of these things. So
I might be interested to see your Masterverse stuff.
So I'll be bringing some of that, and who knows what else. I'll probably have, I don't know, some odd and end stuff. I may have some Joe stuff. I may get together some. I got several extra 25th anniversary figures. I might try to get those together and some other stuff. But
I will definitely have some classified stuff with me.
Yeah. And it just all depends on how much time I have between now and then to get it ready.
Yeah, I hear that.
But anyway, yeah. So if anybody else is watching, if you want to post on her what you want, if Nancy's parts with it. Actually, she's talking about. I think she likes the big Muppets, the ones from the early 2000s, and so I think she's thinking about selling the new Muppets. She's got the smaller ones. I know she's got the whole band, all 3 2-packs that make up the band, and a few others. So she may bring them. She may very well bring them. But yeah, she likes the bigger ones from I can't think, Palisades, the ones that Palisades did several years ago, and so I think she's kind of going to stick to those. I did. Oh yes, I ain't had a chance to post nothing. I posted in cards while we were sitting there waiting while Marshall was playing on the playground yesterday, but I hadn't posted any of the things we picked up this weekend. But I did find Nancy. I did find Nancy these 2 things that she was looking for. So,
No, there you go.
so now she's got her Alf and a Garfield in the Ben Cooper line. So, and if anybody's looking for these, Wolf Den's got them. That's where we got them at. he's got at least 2 more of these. He's got Godzilla, Jaws,
Cool.
and some of the others. The Jaws is real cool. I thought about getting the Jaws myself because it's pretty cool. But it's got a bucket of chum that comes, for the little bucket from there. And Return of the Living Dead's got a little bucket that looks like a brain. So,
That's
funny.
crazy.
they're pretty neat. Like I said, these are the only 2 we've got, and I got these for Nancy because she's a big Garfield and Alf fan. So
yeah,
and
I finally saw some of them yesterday, and some of them are kind of creepy, man.
oh yeah.
I didn't realize how creepy them little plastic suits we used to wear as kids was.
They
But man, them things were creepy, dude.
were.
Kind of were, weren't they?
Yeah.
Very funny.
Yep, it sure is. Sure. And them things, I mean, the rubber band, of course, would nearly cut your ears off.
Yeah,
If
sure
you tried
was.
to adjust it, it'd pop, and then there you would be.
Typically, it popped around and hit you on the other ear when it did,
Yep,
too.
it's on the other ear.
From whatever side it popped loose from.
Yep, that's exactly right.
And then the staple would stick you in the side of the head.
Yep.
And holding you onto the mask.
I remember getting
Yeah.
cut. I remember a few times getting cut on the edge of that plastic mask.
On the plastic mask, yeah.
In Maine, it got cold.
Yeah.
That sucker would get rigid hard. And it would
Yes.
Yeah.
I still got a
Good
scar
time.
right here from my He-Man when I was like 5.
Yeah.
That's good times, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah,
It was
great
nice.
times, weren't they?
See, we didn't have to worry about stuffing our candy cut us. Our costumes would cut us.
Yeah.
These
Ain't
kids
no
don't
doubt.
know how good they got it made now. They
Ah.
toys we played with would actually hurt us.
Yeah, they would.
Yep.
We'd come away with battle scars and all after we played with our toys.
Yeah, really. It's great though.
Good times, though.
Yeah, I didn't realize how many of those Ben Cooper. I mean, they made tons of those things for just about any movie or anything you could think
They
of.
did.
Yeah, they were like Funko. They had every
Yeah.
license
Mhm.
imaginable.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Sure did.
Yep. No
Good
doubt.
time.
So, what about Funko? Talking about Funko, what about Funko going into the die cast
Going
Hadn't
into
heard a thing about
that,
it.
area? They sure are.
It's a last-ditch effort, but I think they're doomed.
Diecast what? Cars and
Die
stuff?
cast cars, little
Really?
like Hot Wheel cars.
Mm,
They're going to have like there'll be a mini Funko Pop. Have y'all seen those? The little minis.
mm-hmm.
And then it's going to be like I actually saw one today. It was the Batman and Tumbler.
Oh yeah, Silas has got a bunch of those. Yeah.
So they're trying to get into the
Minis,
die
whatever
cast
they call
market.
them.
Oh, so
Mini
it's a mini pop with a die-cast car.
Yep, with a die
Yeah.
cast car. Yep.
Yeah, Silas has got a few of those. He's into those mini pops.
They're trying
Yes.
their best to not go out of business.
Yeah, he just counted how many he had today. He has like 70.
Yeah.
Wow, the little mini pops,
Yeah.
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't think I really don't think there's much of anything they can do to save themselves.
I don't
really
either.
don't. The numbers that you're talking about and the waning interest and the overstock and boy.
And the dumping of product in the landfills. I mean,
Yeah.
I think they realized
Well-
people were running out of room in their houses for all the pops. Now they started making minis where they can buy
Yeah.
a lot more of them.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, in my opinion, what killed them was they just overproduced.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they sure did.
I'd hate to be a completist with them things.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think that wasn't their model though. I think their model was for desk candy. You know, people would buy one or two of them, but that's where the model failed, is that they thought everybody was going to buy one or two of them, right? And that's not what happened. I mean, a lot of us can't stand those stupid things. So,
When you number stuff, that's a clear sign they're trying to entice
But
you to buy them all.
But the problem with that is their numbers
that's
are
true.
all over the place.
I know.
I mean, like I've got the G.I. Joe ones, and their numbers are just out there.
It
I
would have
don't
been
know.
better if they would have numbered each group. Like just the G.I. Joes have their own number, and just
exactly.
you know,
Right.
but they're just all mixed in with everything.
They're all over the place.
Yeah,
and like
because,
the Smurfs, I've got a few of the Smurfs. The first ones are like in the 180s, and then you got like $9.99. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's weird, man. It's just crazy.
Yeah, but I mean, G.I. Joe collectors don't want to have a set of Friends pops, and they don't want to have a set of Disney princesses, and they don't want it's just kind of. I didn't realize they were numbered, but yeah, you're right, John. They are numbered, which is that is kind of dumb.
Yeah. But there's actually multiple of the same number.
That numbering thing. That's a like I said, that's a kind of a what do you call it? Subliminal type marketing.
Mm-hmm. It is, yeah.
We'll tell them, get the ones you really like, but we'll put numbers on them, and they'll be
right.
Like, now I'm missing a number, and I got to get it,
Yeah, your OCD kicks in, and Yep. Well, speaking of OCD, let's look at the reaction. The reaction reveals from the last couple of weeks. I'm guessing these are still $20 a piece.
Yep,
probably so.
If not more now.
$25 probably.
Okay. Man, oh man. Pythona. I think Pythona is the standout here.
I think
an O-ring Pythona. I mean,
if you want an O-ring Pythona, that's the only way you're gonna get one.
That's the only way you're gonna get one.
Unless you make one yourself.
Yep.
And that actually looks pretty decent.
Yeah.
For a 3 3/4 inch O-ring figure.
I guess there's some kind of complaint or something about her being that pink color, but I don't know.
Wow. I mean, that's what she was in the cartoon.
Yeah. So
I mean,
cool looking.
And of course, she comes with a big diamond.
Mm-hmm. Why not? Right?
Removable cape.
With her attitude, that's the only way she's ever going to get a diamond. Is just
no doubt. She'd be killing everybody.
Huh?
She'd be killing everybody.
Poison spores and all this other crap. Yeah, that's
kiss of death.
Can't figure out why she can't get her a man, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
I'm assuming that.
Yeah.
I'm assuming the hair is going to be plastic also. So
I don't know.
And you notice the cape, it kind of reminds you of the old Kenner Star Wars.
Yes,
yeah, Darth Vader cape.
Yeah.
Yep.
Card art is beautiful.
Well, Dr. Mindbender from the old G.I. Joe was like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That is true.
Serpentor was too. I never really thought about that, but they were.
Yeah.
They had cloth capes.
They did.
Yeah. But their arms went through them though.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah.
They were really more like coats instead of capes.
Yeah.
Right. Instead of
she may have a cloth cape too.
I don't know.
It looks cloth, but I think the Serpentors was cloth. The Serpentor they put out not long ago.
Yeah, it's funny you said that though. With the collar the way it is, she could have definitely gone with the superpowers treatment with the plastic semicircle that clamped onto the neck, and it would have would have looked fine actually. Mm-hmm. I bet a bunch of those get made for that figure. What do you bet?
Oh yeah,
so too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
this is interesting. I don't know. I like these. I have none of them. I got a couple of Snake Eyes, but I got to tell you, just in general, $20 for a 3 3/4 inch figure is kind of crazy.
It is.
Wasn't that like $3.90 something back in the day?
Oh yeah,
I remember buying G.I. Joes in the originals for $1.77 at JCPenney's. And then they were $2.
$1.99.
Yeah,
I remember the $1.99.
Going to be high because of the licensing for them.
Oh yeah,
yeah, for sure. But high, I mean, $20 for one figure.
It's still what gets me. I mean, it is. I think it is a little steep, but I think they were overcharging for the other reaction figures that only had 5 points of articulation.
Mm-hmm.
Because now you got the O-ring, you got more articulation, but they're still the same price.
Yeah, that's true.
So that tells me they were probably overcharging for the first ones.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they probably overcharge a little bit for these too. But like I said, I know you got to do license, and well, heck, even the articulated Star Wars from Hasbro's like what $13 now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I don't know. It's
Well, it's like 35% of the prices at Super 7 of them at the top of the packaging. So,
but I saw the Tiger Force Duke week 4 last.
Yeah.
At a Target, and like I said, I'd like to get them. They're cool and all, but I'd rather save that $20 to go toward all this onslaught of stuff coming.
Yeah, right.
Classified.
yeah.
Exactly.
And these don't seem to be real hard to get on the aftermarket.
No, not at all.
So I'm not too worried about them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I may, if I run across Python, I'll probably grab her.
I think Python will be grabbed up quickly by
Yeah,
anybody that walks by.
Oh, yeah.
The
This
rest
is
of
a good
them,
Along with this Destro.
Yeah.
See, I don't know why they can't make a classified version of this, because I mean they pretty much got the same setup from when them Iron Grenadiers. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
head
Well,
slot.
This isn't Iron Grenadier though.
Arctic.
I think this kind of resembles one of the Devil Dew comics. Didn't he kind of?
This is the
Mm-hmm.
it's the Arctic Destro.
Okay.
Remember when he had that
Yeah.
big coat over in the Arctic? That was
Mhm.
it was in the comic.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is actually it's on there.
I guess he didn't see no point in wearing a white coat, being camouflaged, because his head's gonna shine and give off.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
A gleaming head there. Yeah, see, it's actually on the thing. I didn't even notice it until just now.
It's Arctic. Yeah.
Oh, it is, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really nice Destro.
It is a good figure.
Yeah, that's good. And then let's see. Of course, this is going to go to.
Yeah.
Well, considering the one that Hasbro made is going for what, $400 or $500 last time I checked.
Yeah.
So,
Well, he's coming to classified, so.
Yep.
people will buy this one to kind of keep from having to pay that big price for that one from Hasbro, just so they have one to put in their collection.
Sure. Yep.
And
I think somebody asked about the significance to the number 14, because that's the same number that Bazooka's got.
yeah.
Bazooka
I was going to look into that, and I've got sidetracked and forgot about it.
Bazooka's number was because of Steve Grogan, the Patriots quarterback. That was that was an inside New England thing with the designers.
Yeah.
A football jersey with 14 from Steve Grogan, but I don't know what it means on this guy.
Yeah.
Something maybe.
What big time basketball players are number 14?
I have no idea.
None that I know of.
I don't know.
Might have been Steve Grogan again. I mean, seriously, who knows? I mean, I don't.
Could have been all it was is an homage to him.
Yeah.
Because I mean, Bazooka was modeled after him.
Yeah.
Did anybody ever Google machine it?
Google machine.
Working on it right now.
I can Google machine it. Let Corey Google machine it.
I ain't got nothing but images coming up.
Arctic Snake Eyes. This kind of looks weird because of his legs. I mean, it's like part of the coats.
Yeah.
How did it go back to the Destro for a minute? Was his like that?
No,
this is not like that.
That's what I was thinking. Why didn't they do him just like Destro?
Yeah, that don't make no sense. Because that really looks kind of goofy on Snake Eyes.
I wonder if Destro's is cloth.
I don't know.
I mean, it don't look cloth, but
Well,
how else would you be able to
too.
do what?
I guess he was wearing silver gloves.
I guess so. I never knew his hands would be silver.
Yeah. Because up there, if you look in the picture, is it not? He's not even wearing a glove in the picture, is he? I can't tell. No, I guess it is kind of silver.
Yeah.
According to the Google machine here, they referenced the number 14 on Bazooka, but they said Big Lobe's number
Lob.
appears to have Lob, whatever, has to be an unrelated created choice. That's all they say.
I bet they just rode with it because of Bazooka.
Yeah. Maybe he was homage to Bazooka.
Maybe. Who knows?
Yeah, that just kind of looks weird on that
Yeah,
snake.
it does. It does look weird.
I always wanted to call him Blob.
That one's messed up.
Yeah, that's kind of hard not to not unsee now.
Yeah, they really needed to do the same treatment as the Destro.
Yeah.
That one really is bad.
But was the original one like that? Did they make an original?
No.
No.
Okay.
No, there was never an original Arctic Snake Eyes.
I mean, they made one later on in the 2000s with a comic book packs, but
right.
I'm trying to remember how it looked. It didn't look like that though.
No, I don't think it looked like that at all.
Pull it up and see. I can't remember.
But nonetheless, it's Snake Eyes, and it'll go. It'll say.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, that's just weird. It makes no sense why they would do that.
It doesn't.
On Destro, not do it on him in the same wave too. That's what gets me.
Yeah, it's insane.
Probably two different people working on them or something. I guess. I don't know.
Probably. One said, "Oh, yours looks stupid. Mine looks better."
Yeah, they should have got the bed together on it before that.
Yeah, it would have looked much better if it had been like Destro's.
Let's see.
Yeah, this is very. There's no reason given for
none
14 on Big Lob.
I guess they didn't. They didn't do a Arctic's O-ring Snake Eyes. All the Arctic ones. No, wait, I take it back. I did do one. Sure enough.
Yeah, they did one. It was in the 3-pack.
Yeah, 2004.
Oh, maybe one of those. Yeah.
Yeah, that one right there. That's the only. That's the
Oh
only
yeah.
O-ring.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
But he don't have like the coat hanging down.
Overcoat. Like
No.
Yeah. The others they did were in the 25th anniversary style. So
Right.
of course, they had a coat on over it.
Right, and that's where he had the Quinn's necklace and everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the movie one, he had the hood up and the whole bit. So, but yeah, that's just a terrible looking figure. I'm sorry, but it is.
Yeah, I'm like you. It's hard. Like I said, it's hard to unsee that after you see it.
It is. Yeah.
That kind of looks weird and looks awful, really.
Yep, it does. Yeah, that's one of those ones where you'd like to be a fly on the wall because sooner or later somebody's going to walk into a meeting room somewhere at Super 7 and flip one of those onto the table and say, "Can somebody explain this to me?" Because it's just like, how did that go into production?
What were we thinking?
Yeah, because it's just bad.
I guess they thought, well, if he removed his mask, nobody would notice because it'd be focused on his pants. How horrible his pants look. They won't notice.
That's right. It's not human. That's funny.
Oh man.
So that was those, right?
That was it on them.
I suppose we can talk about the Chase Flint. Why? This is so bizarre. You guys have got to admit, this is just
insane.
The handling in this is just what?
Exactly.
For those of you that don't know, and I at this point in time, if you're a Joe collector, you have to know. I don't remember what the day was, but randomly, just before 1 o'clock on a weekday, Hasbro sends out an email letting everybody know that this retro carded Flint will have randomly, not inserted, right, but randomly shipped.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cards with this different artwork. Now, there's only 82 of these cards in existence with this artwork on it because the artwork on the original is really horrible. I'm sorry, but it's just horrible. I don't know.
It is.
This is, I swear it's mandatory somehow that Hasbro has to let a clunker slide through every once in a while because this is very bad.
It is.
But
it was on September 25th.
September 25th. Thank you. So
I bet you money when this card was revealed, the guy responsible for Falcon's face was probably like, finally getting the heat off of me for a while.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. He was while he was standing
if he even still works there.
Yeah, he was sitting at home on unemployment watching his YouTube. Like,
oh, he still works. He still works there. I guarantee that's somebody's nephew.
Yeah, but this is bad. I get this is like AI generated or something. And by the time the Chinese had already printed off 30,000 of them or whatever the heck it is, it was too late. And
too late.
But this was not a fix to just go, hey, we got new ones. There's only 82 of them, and they're going to be randomly shipped. Well, there are completists everywhere that are having a nervous breakdown over this.
Terrible. Oh yeah, there ain't no doubt.
Well,
it didn't fix
I'm going to go in this conspiracy theory. I think we've been spied on because last show, Shane said they're going to come out with some type of variant in this card style, and it wasn't 4 days later, they dropped it.
I mean,
I think Emily's watching the show. I really do.
If she is, it's for you, buddy.
Shane got an inside.
Yes, all for you. As my inside informant told me about it, man. I wasn't supposed to say nothing. I'll let you out. Let out the bag out. I have a guy inside Hasbro now.
Has anybody seen anybody receive one of these yet?
He's Chinese.
I ain't seen nobody posted anything nowhere they received one.
No.
You know what my honest opinion of it is, though? I really think that as far as mainline figures, Hasbro just isn't getting the pre-orders that they'd like to have. They're just not. Yeah. I swear that's why they did this, because it's going to make people wonder if they're not going to do it again.
Well, my thing about it is, why 82?
Supposedly 82 was the first year of release, but Flint wasn't in the OG.
He wasn't in 82. He was in 85.
They could have done 1982 of them. Exactly. 1,982 of them at least had
Nope.
But I don't think they thought that many would sell because they probably already sold a ton of them. Everybody that really wanted one's probably already bought one. So,
well, see, these 82. Are most people already had received their Flints,
right?
And this was a second pre-order for this, just
right.
for that card,
right?
Which to me is messed up anyway. Because those of us that had already pre-ordered it had no shot at all.
Well, no, it'll be the ones that were pre-ordered. They would be inserted in all of the orders.
Yeah, through the second pre-order. The first
I thought
pre-order
it was for all of them.
Yeah,
no, the first
pre-order I thought it was for anybody that hadn't received it yet.
Because I've already got my plant.
Oh well, yeah, if you already got it. Yeah, you're.
Did you get it through Pulse?
I got it through Amazon.
Yeah.
Well, mine's through Amazon.
It was from the first pre-order,
right? Yeah. And that's why I think that's why Hasbro did this. I really do. I think they were trying to make people think they were going to do this as a normal thing now to get their pre-order numbers up for.
But that's what I'm wondering. Has anybody received the Pulse pre-ordered ones yet? Because Amazon always gets them before Pulse ships around.
Mine is on the way, so we will see if it's one of the 82.
Because that was my understanding that they hadn't shipped, Pulse hadn't shipped any of them yet, and they were going to be randomly stuck in there. So I'm assuming they put that out because they were getting ready to start shipping them.
Yeah, I don't know. It's very strange. It's very strange because, like I said, this will be the number one most valuable classified figure. No doubt in my mind. There's only 82 of them.
Yep. I'm glad I decided to open mine. I'm glad I started out with a retro card. I was going to get two, one to keep on the card and one to open, but then I thought, man, heck with it.
Yeah,
and I'm glad I did.
Yeah, this is a mess. This one's
it's a hot mess.
And who the heck checks their email in the middle of the day? I mean, seriously, that was just a weird, very weird thing.
I still believe they're catering to the scalpers. Because
yeah,
even with the stupid live streams they do in the middle of the day,
yeah,
us common folk have to work. The only people that's doing that is the people that are out there scalping crap and trying to get other people's money.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not so sure the card art on this the 82 is great. I mean,
It's better than the other one, that's for
it's
sure.
better than the other one, that's for sure. But I still don't. It's yeah, exactly.
Well, I mean, a solid turd's better than a runny turd, but in the end of the day, it's still a turd.
Yeah,
that's true.
exactly. I mean, the figure's great. That's the thing.
Oh, yeah.
The figure is actually great, but then they turned it into this mess, and it's just
It's a mess.
And I don't understand. It just makes no sense to me why they would do that when they had the perfect card art already from the original.
Exactly.
Oh, I know.
And
why
like
did they do that? Right.
The Baroness, Lady J, they basically used the vintage card art.
Yep.
They did.
It might have been tweaked a little bit, but I mean, why change? Why do this? I think they done this specifically to do this variant to try to get people to buy more of them.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
No, I agree.
And I'll be honest with you, I'm not really impressed with either version of the card art.
I'm not either, but the one on the right is definitely a lot better.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'll agree with that, but I mean,
that one on the left just looks CGI. I mean, it just.
That's AI.
What's up?
Yeah,
What's up, Ken? How you doing?
Yep, it's terrible.
Yeah. I mean, me personally,
it looks like CGI before CGI got good.
Yeah, for real.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah, it is bad. It's like coloring book stuff. Yeah,
it's like special effects from the late '80s and early '90s type movies, compared to that.
I mean, me personally, I wouldn't order another one just to get a chance at it. I wouldn't.
So what you're saying is it's kind of like Spaceball effects, where you could actually see the stick that was flying the plane through the air.
Yeah, right.
That's kind of what it is.
It'll be interesting to see what happens with this figure, though, because I do know that the pre-orders on Flint went in and out and in and out and in and out of sold out. So a lot of people took the bait. So, and I hadn't ordered one. So,
not this sucker.
No, I hadn't ordered one, so I was gonna anyway. So I did.
Oh, go ahead, Dave. I'm sorry.
No. I don't expect me to be one of the 82. That's for sure. But
I mean, what are the odds? I mean, actually, what do you think the odds would be?
I don't know.
You watch Dave hit one.
No, I wouldn't doubt it.
82 out of however many they got to ship.
82 out of right. I mean, and here we go with that discussion again. Exactly how much of this stuff is produced?
Yeah.
Right.
No idea. I mean, honestly, 1 in 1,000, 1 in 100.
If 82 is a significant amount of what Hasbro Pulse is shipping, that means they probably not doing that many when they pre-order. That may be why their pre-orders sell out so fast, because they're not doing that many.
Right.
All of them's going to the other, like Amazon, the other places. But
yeah,
I'm gonna say the reason they went with 82. I think only done 10% of them.
They produce more than 820 for Pulse orders. I mean, they would have to.
Surely they did. Yeah.
I mean, if you're talking 10%, 82 is 10% of 820. There's got to be more than that.
Well, you look at how many people order the HasLabs. Of course, that's specifically to Pulse. But if you take just half of that number of people, I mean, you're talking about what 25, 3,000. If just half of them order the regular figures from Pulse.
Somebody said once upon a time that the average run for a figure, no, never mind. I'm not going to say it because I know I'll screw it all up. But it was, it was a lot more. It was more than 30,000. And that was back. That's why I didn't really want to say much, because that was back when kids were still buying toys, so the numbers were much, much higher.
Oh, the when Playmates started first doing the Star Trek figures, You know, they individually numbered them, and they were numbered all the way up to 200,000.
Yes, yeah,
So they were doing like probably around 250,000 units.
Right.
Of those first figures, and that's why the first waves were so much easier to find than some of the later ones. Then they started to cut the numbers back some.
I've never understood why, unless it's just to try to keep their profit margins secret or something. But I've never understood why they keep their production numbers so secretive. Who cares?
Yeah, it don't make sense.
It really, I mean, everybody else has a general idea of how much of specific things are made.
I'd like to know the difference between the Vamp and the Stinger, what the production numbers were.
Oh, I would too.
Judging by the number of Stingers that I've seen in just the last 3 days, I'm going to say there was at least 70% more Stingers than there were Vamps.
At least
quite a few. Yeah.
Hi, buddy. I mean, I'm literally seeing 2 and 3 cases of Stingers all of a sudden. There's 8 or 9 of them at every Walmart that I made it to this weekend.
But I will say the ones that were at the Walmarts around here, the 2 Walmarts around here that had them, they sold and looks like they've restocked them. So
yes, yeah.
The one here did not sell, and they've got another case of them.
Yeah,
because they come in case of 3s, and now we had 3, and now we have 6. So
yep.
I'm waiting for clearance.
Are you talking about the one in Florence?
Yeah.
No, that first 3 did sell out.
I never saw them move.
I did.
Never saw.
I went back up because when they went back on when they was popping up for $35, I went back over there and there wasn't none over there.
No.
Now they got 6 of them over there.
Right back up.
Well, I stand corrected by Corey then.
I wouldn't stand for that.
I ain't gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
I wouldn't stand corrected for that.
I ain't gonna do
it.
Because I got curious. I got curious.
We're over that, Corey. The power of the hand. Wait, where's it at?
Funny.
Matter of fact, if I'm thinking about it now, I told you I was going over there and you told me to get you one to have at $35.
Yeah, they didn't have it at $35, did they?
Nope.
No, they was all gone at that point.
Interesting. Let's do some regular reveals. What do we got for render reveals? That was a few.
Bum, bum, bum.
When we get done, remind me to tell y'all something. Shane
Go ahead now.
Shane mentioned Spaceballs earlier, so Chip Horsley, that's in our group. I don't know if you watch his show or not, but he's in our group. Me and him were hanging out at First Friday over at Wolf's Den Friday night, and he went to a con and he actually bought. Because it's funny, I'd mentioned that just a couple of weeks ago. How I always wanted the Winnebago with Lone Star and Bar from Spaceballs.
Yeah.
And the guys 3D printed those.
Oh, cool.
Oh, really?
And he got it. He bought one. He said the guy was just trying them out now, so he only made like one of each. He made the yogurt statue with a little door that opens and the little yogurt figure to go inside of it. And he said he's gonna make the temple like with the little the little kiosk that had all the merchandise.
The merchandising, yeah.
And he's trying to get pictures to see exactly what it was. And it's interesting because some of that merchandise in the background wasn't really Spaceballs. It was Star Wars.
Yeah.
Star Wars from the old, and so he's trying to make those little packages and all to put in that little thing.
That's cool.
But I mean, Chip showed me a picture of it. It looked like professionally made stuff. It looked like stuff made from the toy companies.
Yeah.
And,
very cool.
That's like Dave's stuff. Dave's stuff looks great.
So there you go, Dave. You need to do Spaceballs because they can't do Spaceballs toys. So
yeah.
Well, no, there is Rick Moranis is out of retirement because they're doing a sequel right now.
Yep.
I'm hoping that deal between him and Lucas don't hold true now. I hope that's over with. So he can actually do merchandising for it.
I heard Jada Toys is going to come out with some stuff for Spaceballs too, like die cast.
Yeah, well, that's what I said.
The Hollywood rides.
if Lucas allowed, well, and Lucas may not even have nothing to do with it now. He might not even own the rights. Well, he don't. Yeah, he don't. Disney owns
He
the rights to
doesn't.
Star Wars. now.
He owns part of it though.
So
Yeah, some of
you
those licensing contracts sell with the property, and some
Yeah.
don't. So it's kind of hard to tell.
Mel Brooks may have to get Disney's approval to.
May have to.
I don't think Disney would ever give Mel Brooks approval to do anything.
I don't either.
You're probably right.
Oh no, he's actually funny and creative and has an imagination. Disney automatically hates
Exactly.
his guts. Yeah.
Well, he's coming out of retirement to do yoga there too.
So,
He's like 98 years old. Mel Brooks
Yeah.
is a
Yeah.
very old man.
he'll
Yeah.
be 100 when because the movie's scheduled to come out in 27. He'll be 100 years
Yeah.
old when that movie comes out.
100 years old. Yeah. I
Crazy.
love that guy. I really do.
Yep.
Anyways, here's our Predator G.I. Joe. Sorry. This is Hit and Run.
Hit and run.
I got a question. I didn't tell you. Is that bag cloth?
I'm hoping so.
Boy, I don't know. about that.
I bet it's not. I bet it's going to be plastic.
Yeah.
It looks like cloth to me.
As I was looking at the picture, I did notice a hole right here with
Yeah.
a rope to come out of.
Yeah.
Because all he kept in that bag was his rope for climbing.
Yeah.
Well, Sergeant Slaughter's, he come
Yeah,
with
he had a cloth bag.
Yeah,
he did. He
had
had a
cloth
ditty bag. Yeah.
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 He had a cloth bag in one of
He had an
the.
itty bitty ditty bag.
Yeah. That's right.
But I
That's
love
right.
this figure. This figure is absolutely beautiful.
Very cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Very cool.
Except for the fact that I can see light through his rib cage.
Well,
That's
But
a digital.
it
That's
is
a
a
digital
render.
render. So
Yeah.
So
he's living off nothing but MREs. So, give the guy a little break.
he's kind of skinny.
and he's also living on the edge.
He's not. He's just trying to be transparent with everybody.
Yeah.
He's not keeping no secrets.
Yeah.
Him and John Cena been hanging around with each other for a minute.
That's right.
Hey, see if I-
Can't
That's
see
a cool
him.
figure. I like the Hasbro still just continues to, as far as the figures and the vehicle, they continue to just knock it out of the park over
They do.
and over
Yes, sir.
and over and over again.
Yes, sir, they do.
Their marketing is freaking horrible, and their pricing sucks. And it's just Hasbro, not the product.
Yep.
The product is absolutely amazing stuff. Just is.
What's he got up there at the top? Is that like a little handle or something?
That's for a zip line.
Yeah.
Zip line, okay.
And then I actually like the fact that he actually has a rope line through his belt.
Yeah, twin loops there. Yeah,
Yep.
it's just awesome, great figure. They just
The
keep
only-
doing it.
The only
Just
thing that will
keep
make
doing
that
it.
better is if it moves back and forth a little bit.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Lenny. Guys like Lenny and Tony, they are the absolute best part of Hasbro. They just
are.
are.
Well,
Um,
you see his harness right there. There was something similar. It came with the Dragonfly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
mhm.
But I remember back to what was it? Wolf Spider.
Bull Spider,
You know, he had the climbing gear too, but he didn't have a carabiner
yeah, right.
or
Right.
rope hook. So I mean, I love the fact that they actually did that. So they
It's just
kind of
great.
are listening to the fans, their customers a little bit, because that was a big complaint on that figure.
And that harness that come with the Dragonfly, the carabiner is operable. Is operational.
Yeah.
The good thing about it is it's weird because in this scale, my opinion, anyways, in this scale, they have so many different bucks and so many different molds and everything else that they can afford to tweak them with additions like this without spending a bunch of Hasbro's money for them to squawk and kick back on and say, no, you can't do that.
Exactly.
So, I mean, the line potentially has hit a real strong sweet spot as far as its available parts. Does that make sense? Because they're just customizing what they've already built now at this point.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's great stuff.
Yeah, I mean they're doing great things, but my only issue is stick with your timelines.
I know, man.
I mean, you're killing us with that stuff right now. I mean, we plan out for this stuff, and then we're hit with something 2 months early, and daggone, it makes you want to not buy anything from them.
Well, I mean, let's three in some for some collectors, $200, $300, $400 extra in 1 month. That's 2 months early. That's a big kick in the teeth. I mean, it's too much. We're budgeting this stuff,
Right.
But it's great product. It really is.
It is. It's beautiful. I mean, I love that. And then
I've been waiting for this.
And there's my favorite of the bunch they revealed right there.
But this is one of those weird things where scale kind of kicked him in the butt because there's a lot of red.
A lot of red.
But I've been waiting for him, and I won't be able to get him quick enough. Honestly,
me neither.
And people are flipping out over the pistol again, and it's just like that cartoon comic guy. There was one episode of the cartoon that portrayed him as a pacifist. In the comics, Doc was the pacifist.
Yeah.
Right. It wasn't Lifeline. So I don't know.
Yeah, I wished I had them Urkel bucks, buddy.
No, I'm very happy, but it's a lot of white. Holy cow, it's a lot of white. I mean red. Sorry, it's a lot.
Red, yeah, a lot of red.
What do we got up there at the top? Are them goggles?
Different goggles,
yeah, different goggles.
Okay.
Yep.
The guy's little heart monitor. He's got his oxygen mask. And, what is it? An IV bag?
Yeah, that looks like an IV bag. Yeah,
it's an IV bag. Yeah. Oxygen mask.
Of course, you got your oxygen mask that's going to hook into this backpack here.
Yeah.
And then his medical case that looks like it's got a fire extinguisher in it, and a couple of bottle IVs.
Yeah. Transfusion.
Yeah, we're gonna do a transfusion. Yeah.
Yep. I mean, and granted, we've done this a million times before. These are digital renders.
These are renders.
This product, but it doesn't really matter.
I mean, the red. Well, he was like this on the original figure, so
it's just smaller. You know what I mean? It's one of those scale things. It just is.
And it's it was lighter, a little lighter red too.
It was,
and I hope it. Right, and I hope his hoses and stuff are flexible.
I'm sure they will be.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
And the mask needs a strap you wrap around somebody's head. When you're giving them oxygen.
Well, Corey, once again, this is a digital render.
Right.
Yeah.
So.
But if it ain't, I'm happy with it either or. It's a beautiful figure.
Yep. Yeah, I can't wait to stick him in the side of the tomahawk.
Oh,
you'll complain about it regardless. It don't matter.
Yeah. Yeah, there's something about, Lifeline is just goes hand in hand with the tomahawk. I can't wait to stick him in the side of the tomahawk. It's going to look awesome. Then that red will kind of disappear in all that beige, It'll be cool.
Yeah. A deluxe version.
With a good stretcher and stuff.
Yeah, one that don't fold up when you put somebody on it.
Yeah. No, I get that. I get that. He could have come with a lot of kit. That's for sure.
What's up, man? Good to have you on board, Kenneth.
Mm-hmm. And I think they're going to reuse a lot of this stuff when they come back with the Legacy Medic.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, they will.
Yeah.
You bet anything they make, they're going to find some way to reuse it.
Oh, yeah, they have to. But that's G.I. Joe. That's always been G.I. Joe.
I mean, we know we'll get this guy in Tiger Force.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, if Target's still interested, yeah.
Because he's one of the few left, right? From the original.
Him and Frostbite.
Yeah. Frostbite and him, that's it.
Yeah, we'll be getting Frostbite.
And Thunder. He was 1-2, wasn't he?
Thunder.
Yeah. They come with it.
No, Thunder wasn't Tiger Force.
He wouldn't. Did they make a Tiger Force Thunder?
Not Thunder.
I
No.
think he's the only two. Only two. I got all the Tiger Force except for these. Him and Frostbite.
I'm still the Python Patrol and the Tiger Force. I'm holding those in reserves. I'll be able to go back and get those someday when the main line's done.
I don't understand, because they said, like, I mean, Wild Bill, of course, come with a Dragonfly, but they said the reason they went with Night Force, Crazy Legs, and Ripcord was because they didn't want to do the mainline characters
Right.
as labs, so they do the Night Force. But my question is, why do we not have them two in regular by now? Because that's a year ago.
But
is that 3-year thing on the HasLab include the figures also? Is it gonna be
no, because they've said it. They've said it over and over and over again that the from design to shelf on figures is 18 months.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So if you look at the numbers, we're probably coming up pretty close to having those revealed.
Yeah.
And sometime in early spring, getting them would be.
I figured 2026 you'll see them.
I didn't figure they would do them like right after, but I figured by the end,
I did too.
The Dragonflies, one year it was probably going to be October, November before they ship. So I figured by the spring of this year, they would have. No, it would have been the spring of last year because we got the Rattler already. So, yeah, you would think by the spring of last year they would have announced them.
And they kind of, they said they weren't going to make any mainline figures, but then you've got Wild Bill and Wild Weasel.
Well, they said besides the drivers.
Yeah,
that's what
so
they said
are they going to? I think they'll release both of them on a retro card.
I do too.
I think they'll do Wild Bill on a retro card in the light blue with the orange vest from the comic version.
Mm-hmm.
Is what I think they'll do.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Frostbite, they'll re-release him as a Tiger Force, but now they may wait if they're gonna. Now they may wait 3 years on him because they may wait and do the Snowcat in Tiger Force in a stripped down version, but it'll have to be. They said 3 years.
Release him with it. Yeah. Who knows?
I don't know, guys. At this point in time, 3 years is a long time, and they know it. That's a long time. As far as especially in the life of a toy line, we're coming up on year 7, which is already, that dog's long in the tooth, as they used to say. So, I don't know. I get it. It's some marketing. They got to keep interest up as best they can. But good Lord, it's tough. It's very tough. I mean, let's face it. They're running out of characters. We played the number game and stuff, but they're not going to make wave after wave after wave of just drivers. It's not going to happen. And let's face it, the characters in the 90s were nowhere. They don't pull the nostalgia.
I mean, basically,
80s.
Basically, the good Joes run till 89.
Yeah.
And then after 89, you started getting neon repaints of everything.
Right.
Yeah, I
because Dick took over, and you started getting all these crappy characters and whatnot.
Right.
Which, I mean, there was some good characters there, but
absolutely.
But they weren't a lot of good ones.
I think like what Dave was talking about, those neon colors. Even when they done the 25th anniversary, the Collector Club actually put out a lot of those, like the Sonic Fighters with the neon colors. But with a 6-inch scale, I don't think that's going to work as well.
It's not going to.
I don't either.
Because it's going to overpower it being a bigger scale, I think.
Right.
And but I don't know. Who knows what they're going to do.
My opinion with the neon colors in the 90s, that was one last cash grab. That's all that was.
There's so many stories that circulate around that. That there was a shift at Hasbro and they wanted to get away from the military and go into sci-fi. And then there was parents were complaining that the toys were getting lost. So let's make them in brighter colors. And I mean, it was like, I don't know what to make of a lot of that, honestly. I think I will be perfectly honest with you. I think they ran out of ideas. I really genuinely do. I think they ran. If you look at the quality of Cobra vehicles post 88, man, it took a dive. I mean, it took a serious dive because they
Pogo.
Pogo was before that.
Pogo was still pretty bad.
I mean,
Yeah, the Pogo was
but it was
87.
still, I don't know. The Pogo had its qualities, I guess.
he was getting like the Swamp Smasher and the Bug and stuff like that, and they were just
Septic.
way out there.
Yeah, like the septic tank, right?
Yeah, the septic tank, all that. I mean, that was just some really crazy stuff, man.
And I've said it before, and I'll say it again. The Ghost Viper, which we may or may not, is that one of the reveals?
No, it wasn't a render.
I have to tell you that for me, that Ghost Viper is the very beginning of going neon.
Yeah, but I did hear that some people are starting to get them already too.
Yeah, that's Army building off of a D character, right? Because their association is with Crystal Ball, which, by the way, all of a sudden is a peg warmer.
Yeah.
And now we're going to have Army building based on him, which is a very strange thing. I'm not sure how that's going to go over.
Yeah, he's a peg warmer along with Breaker now.
Breaker,
thought that.
Yeah, Breaker's in huge numbers, which makes me feel good about the divers. So,
see that they did finally. Gadsden Walmart finally got some more crystal balls. Crystal balls sold out quick around here, and I hadn't seen Breaker target in Oxford at all.
Well, Dave, the divers are back up for order on Target.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yep.
You want my honest opinion? I think there were probably mass cancellations because Pulse is just kicking us right in the teeth with this.
Yeah,
I agree.
So.
Yeah,
I'm not surprised. I mean, that happened with Tomax and Zaymont 3 years ago. That there was literally a few cases of them that showed up in New Jersey. Remember, months before the rest of the planet got them. So I'm not surprised to hear that some of them are showing up. I'm really surprised with that they are, like I said, they're building an army off of a D-rate character. They did a good job with Crystal Ball. Don't get me wrong, but this guy does not have a whole lot of warm fuzzies towards him from us original guys.
No.
Yeah, he's probably in the bottom 5 on the.
Oh, he's probably in the bottom 1. Yeah.
I do think he's about to make a big appearance in the comic, the Energon comic, and I do believe that's where these Ghost Vipers are coming from.
The weird thing is when there was somebody had made some type of reference when they announced him that he was going to be affiliated with the Dreadnoks.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden this Dire Tech thing popped up, which is apparently somehow Cobra La related. So you may very well be right that he's somehow Energon comic related. Let's jump to the next one because I got an idea we may be in the same.
This one's horrible.
Headed in the same direction, which is exactly what I figured was going to pop up next.
Mm-hmm.
This is Energon. This has got Energon all over it.
Yeah.
And this one is very confusing to me because the originals were 2 years ago?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sold out fast and then went back up on Pulse and sat there, and I think are still there.
I think you still get them at Walmart too.
Yeah. Because somehow this was going to be connected to the Energon universe, but what? I mean, there's been absolutely no mention of these characters at all. I have to be perfectly honest with you. The G.I. Joe Energon universe, as far as the G.I. Joe comic book, I suspect is moving a lot slower than they wanted it to.
Yeah, I do.
I really do, because let's face it, the pacing on it is terrible. It's just not moving quick enough. Transformers is like bang, 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 right? I mean, move. And they just finished up their first storyline, and, now Kirkman's taking over and everything else. But the G.I. Joe book itself is just a crawl. So I don't know what to make of it, but this figure is
Weird.
Well, I don't like the colors and stuff. I got the original. This is gonna be a hard pass for me.
The extra head's cool though.
Yeah,
how many of those do you
kind of
want? You know what I mean? I mean, I can see having one or two of them for photography. That's they're laying there dead or something. But this is really going neon. I mean, look at the colors.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
For me, I only want one of them because it don't. Just because.
Yeah, the head on it kind of reminds me of like a transforming Ghost Rider.
Yeah, right.
It's wonderful they don't reuse that mode for Marvel Legends and do a Ghost Rider.
They'll probably change the crystals to flames, and that's what it'll be, right?
Yeah.
Let me put it to you this way: if this figure right here will not get in the way monetarily of me buying something else in the line. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
Right?
Not at all.
If I happen to have an extra, let's face it, if I happen to have an extra $30 laying around or maybe $60, I might pick up one or two. Yeah. But this guy is not going to he's not going to be on my pre-order list.
No, man.
I'm not going to sweat him for 1 second. I don't mind the original Mole Rats, but this one's too far gone for me.
I just don't like the neon green.
Yeah. Like I said, if you had one of those guys laying in a mine or something dead for photography, that would be cool. But other than that, I don't see a whole lot of these going anywhere.
I don't either.
I just don't. So maybe I'm wrong. If the comic book ever catches up with itself, catches up with its own hype, maybe. But I don't know. So
what gets me? They didn't mention anything about the cops dropping.
Oh no.
Yeah,
I'm supposed to be here sometime in the middle of the month.
I don't know what to make of all of that mess. I really don't. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's to me, it's stupid.
Well, what I mean, Hasbro ain't even got them listed on Pulse, but you can get them off Amazon right now. Shipping.
Yeah.
They kind of slid those in.
Well, they're not shipping because mine has been put on back order.
Mine is too, but
I think October 20th is when mine supposed to ship.
Mine says they kind of gave me just a vague date on mine. Like first one, it was supposed to be October the 6th, and I think it's like 9 through the 15th.
Yeah.
What it has on mine now. I've not looked at it for 9 through the arriving between 9 October the 9th and October the 15th.
Yeah. I think mine's like the 15th and the 20th or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
nothing on Hasbro Pulse. Ain't even a pre-order thing for them.
Nope.
What you got for PulseCon?
We have this,
which is this week, gentlemen. So just be aware. You want to be on your toes because apparently Pythona goes up, and that one's gonna be. You thought Once a Man was bad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This one's going to be a whole lot worse, I'm afraid.
This is Star Wars and Marvel Legends, Thursday, October 9th. 12 to 1.
Was somebody had said, I don't remember. Good Lord. See, that's the thing. So there is stuff supposedly going up on Walmart October 10th.
Yeah.
But it's kind of convoluted, and I'm not sure I trust a whole lot of anything that I've heard on it because everybody's kind of guessing. The problem is the London show is in the middle of this too. So somebody was saying that Pythoners will be for sale in London live, at the booth, which, I mean, it's another one of those deals. So I think people might get confused between New York, London, and Walmart. Basically, the CollectorCon is going on at the same time. So there's Joe stuff supposedly going up on Walmart this on the 10th. I don't know what it is, honestly. There's McFarlane pre-orders going up on the 10th too. Yeah. So, and I you guys will have to forgive me, but I didn't cover any of it because this last mess this week. This really ticked me off. I mean, this man is out to screw with us. I'm sorry, but he just is. He is about as clueless. He is as clueless a businessman as they get. He just is. But anyways, so I'm not going to talk. There are McFarlane pre-orders going up on the 10th. If you want to know what they are, go look them up.
Honestly, to me, he don't give a crap about his.
He doesn't. He doesn't.
No, he don't.
This Jaina Gleek thing that he pulled with the Super Friends is just an absolute you-know-what show. For him to turn around and make it a Canadian exclusive, basically, for his, countrymen in Canada is just a kick in the you-know-whats. And GameStop has been a mess.
Yeah.
GameStop, the pre-orders that GameStop has been able to have on them, I guess the button works sometimes. The rest of the time it doesn't. John will remember the biggest problem with it is Mattel did Zan, Jaina, and Gleek, right? But the problem with Gleek was Gleek was a Comic-Con exclusive. San Diego. The only way you were going to get Gleek was to buy the set at San Diego.
Yeah,
I had the set, but I never had Gleek because Gleek was almost $200 almost instantly. So everybody was excited to get Zan, Jaina, and Gleek in the Super Friends line, and then he turns around and made them a Canadian exclusive with EB Games, and then limited numbers supposedly at GameStop here in the States. Well, the GameStop link never worked, from what I've been told. So supposedly those are physically released on 10/20. So if you want a shot at a Zan, basically Jaina and Gleek are in the same package. So if you want a shot at any of those, you might want to be at a GameStop on the 20th, because the whole thing is just an idiotic mess. So he had a real chance of going out epic, and he's just making it worse.
He's tidying it up.
Yeah, I think the way he's been doing the fans is partly why Mattel probably got the license.
It would surprise me.
Probably got tired of people complaining and said, "We're just going to give it to somebody that'll do something with it."
Right, and I'm beginning to be more and more convinced that he's just yanking everybody's chain about this whole. We're still in talks for production post. Through 26, I think he's just jerking everybody's chain. I don't think it's
sure, because people's like, well, Mattel's fixing to start making them. I'll wait and buy them from them. And
yes.
So he's got to make sure that what he's got in the pipeline sells.
Yeah. So I'm sorry, Shane. Anyways.
That's good.
Yeah, no, just mad.
Preach it, brother. Preach it.
Of course, he might as well just sell them to the scalpers because that's who's getting most of them anyway.
Well, it's and we've got. Well, supposedly the last, if anybody was ever interested, the colored Batmans from that issue, the Batman of many colors from the 50s, the pink and the rainbow versions was supposedly released today. And of course they're red stickers. Scalper stickers is all those are. So if you got them, congratulations. I just don't know. But I will tell you this, once I know for sure that the multiverse line is dead and done from McFarlane, he really genuinely won't get another penny of my money ever again. He just won't. So
yeah, we talked about the Nicholson Joker.
Yeah, I don't know what
they would be. I mean, I would love for you guys to get one, but I don't know. I just don't see it happening.
I think there's a
All right.
licensing thing there with his likeness.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, that Page Puncher's Wonder Woman has become a lot more plentiful than anybody was expecting.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah, I've seen
I
his
did
Golden
mean
Age Wonder Woman.
I found a Steve Trevor when I was in Maine that Emmett wanted, and he has it now. But I don't know as I'd ever see another one. But yeah, that was a pretty good figure. But anyways, but
If you need another one, I know where another one's at.
Steve Trevor?
Yeah.
I had one. I was perfectly content to let it go. If that makes any sense.
Or at least it's been there for a few weeks. So,
Yeah.
Ghostbusters on the 10th, huh? Okay.
G.I. Joe.
Ghostbusters, G.I.Joe, and Transformers.
So both of them are within that hour?
Yep. All three of them are within that hour.
Oh shoot! Yeah, Transformers too.
Yep. G.I.Joe, Transformers, and seeing this, I'm thinking we're going to get some G.I. Joe Transformers stuff. You know,
Well,
some
that's
crossover stuff.
I mean that's it. That's what we're getting. 20 minutes at New York.
Yep.
And you know it's going to be shorter than 20 minutes because Transformers get more than their fair share. That's for sure. That's it.
Maybe they won't get any.
I think the only thing we'll see in classifieds is Pythona, and that's it.
Yep. I believe so too.
Bam, thanks for coming.
Wow. Well, that's discouraging.
My point still stands.
Especially what they're doing to us right now. I'm sorry, but we're being a hell of a lot more devoted to them than they are to us. That's for sure. Wow.
No, my point still stands about the Vietnam 3-pack. If they release one of those, that'd be nuts. That'd go out of stock in like less than a minute.
Yeah, I agree, but they're never going to be doing it.
How the heck would you know?
Because they won't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I tell you what, if they basically have allotted them 20 minutes and they're going to show an Arctic Hiss, it's going to have to be a very, very stripped down Arctic Hiss, because what could they possibly even cover in 20 minutes time? Geez, the way Emily spits out dates and times and then has to correct them, that'll take up 15 minutes of the display right there.
I think it's just going to be Pythona and it's done. I don't think it's going to show anything else. Unless it's Arctic Kiss and Transformer and crossover, but that's about it.
No, I think it's a safe bet that they'll show it.
I do too.
But we've seen this before where they get there and G.I. Joe gets the short end of the stick because there just isn't time. We've seen that multiple times where they got shut off because there just wasn't time. And then you get an Instagram post within 5 hours to try to make up for it. So, I have to be perfectly honest with you. The Arctic Hiss, I think everybody can agree that's gonna happen. I'm just not that excited about it. I'm
not excited about having to spend out about $150. Which
it's going to still have to be somewhere in that neighborhood, right, John? I mean, seriously, it's going to have to still be expensive.
If it comes with a figure, it'll have to be $150.
Yeah, nice boom killer.
What's going on, man?
I say $99 with no figure.
No, that's going to have a figure.
No, that's going to have to be more than $99.
Yeah, because I can tell you right now
it's going to be $150 easy.
Yeah.
Here's a more interesting question: will the driver be female?
Exactly.
Right. I mean, seriously.
That's pretty much what we've been getting here lately.
They could repaint any of the female drivers in white. They could take that gunner. and do it. So, but yeah, I
The-
get
the-
it. But I have to tell you, I'm sorry, guys. I've tried very hard to be positive, but this last 2 weeks, especially, this has been brutal. I mean, this has been, it wasn't fair. Financially, it just wasn't fair, and it's not even over yet. And then they're going to drop something like this. $175.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
reaching,
come on,
boy.
man.
That's reaching
Won't,
bad.
won't never sell.
And no figures. Yeah,
No,
that's
that's
reaching
not-
bad. That's a big reach. Right there.
$175? No, I don't
Well,
see
they-
that happening.
There's not really a whole lot of things stripped down. Just take the electronics out of it and take all the extra missiles and guns and stuff. But
Yeah, but seriously, guys, I mean, I get it. The 3D printed stuff that I'm doing doesn't have any of that crap either, and it's more expensive than that. But I mean, seriously, look at the hiss. If you take the lights and everything away, is that $175?
I don't think so.
I don't see it.
To me, that would be a subline to Arctic stuff anyway. Would you give $175 for a subline?
Yeah.
To have a vehicle to go with a vehicle that we won't see for another year?
Mm-hmm.
Probably not. That's a good question, Adam. There's been some rumors that the 66 Robin in the 7-inch would be released with that Batmobile. I don't know if it's true or not.
Yeah.
The Batmobile does look cool. I will say that. I don't know yet. Boy, Batmobiles are my weak spot. I mean, some of them are just really cool.
He has almost all of them.
I have all of them that I wanted.
I'll have to get the 66 Batmobile as well.
In 7-inch, and I don't want the 66 Batman to go with it, but I always wanted to build a huge multi-layer Batcave diorama, and to have all the lower level with all of the different Batmobiles on it on a
Ask Adam to
turntable.
help you.
That would be pretty cool.
Ask Adam to help you.
But $175, I think the Stinger is $75 and they can't sell it.
Yeah.
Well, here's something we need to tell to all our Merc guys out there. Pythona goes up, get an extra, and if you're not even, just order it. Not if you're gonna pay for it. Make sure everybody in the group's got one.
If they can.
If you can, yeah.
If you can, yeah.
Boy. Right, see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be able to save my Batmobiles.
No, I don't blame you one bit. I don't blame you one bit. No, I just, boy, no, like I said, I've tried, but like I said, the last couple of weeks have been hard because it was just like, when my bank is letting me know that I'm overdrawn because Hasbro is trying to take huge amounts of money out of my account 2 months early, that's discouraging,
Yeah.
And at that point in time, you don't just start canceling stuff because they'll give you an order number, but we're all in the same boat. We have multiple items on an order. You don't even know what exactly it is they're trying to charge you for.
Yep.
Right? So you can't just go in there and start canceling stuff because you might just cancel something that you're really going to regret later or something they're not trying to charge you for right now. And I don't even want to talk about DHL. They are so slow. It's ridiculous.
Oh God, they're awful.
I've got stuff that I know has been shipped, but I never got a notice in my email that it's been shipped. Yeah. And then I've got other things that have been shipped that have been in limbo for like 6 days now. So
I feel you on that one.
I hope they're saving a bunch of money on my Pulse membership by giving it to a crap shipper like DHL.
Ain't that the truth?
I just, like I said, I've anyways. So yes, McFarlane, I can tell you right now, there is a Batgirl that goes up on the 10th. There is a Silver Age Red Tornado with a cloth cape that goes up on the 10th.
Yeah, Timothy, I have one just like it too.
Mhm.
I can't take anything else. But
The Batgirl is the one I want.
I got the classic gray and blue. I was lucky enough to get that.
I do too.
And I will say this:
Oh, yeah.
I gripe about McFarlane's pre-orders, but I have never had one canceled, never, and I don't mind having prepaid for them right about now.
Yeah.
I'm beginning to think that's a better way because I don't overspend that way.
Right.
If I have it, I have it. If I don't spend it because I can't. I can't pre-order anything that I can't pay for that day. I'm beginning to think that's a better way of going.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, I wish Hasbro did. If you pre-order it, they take the money right then and there.
well, for those of us that buy some figures in army building, that'd be pretty tough. And they know, they're wise enough to know that their pre-orders would take a massive dive if that was their model. They'd really rather just string us up later.
If they would spread them out. I mean, if they'd been releasing figures throughout the year instead of all right here at the end.
Yep.
I just don't. And
Couldn't agree more.
You can't blame it on tariffs and other stuff because they done this year before last.
Yep.
And to an extent, they done it last year.
Yep.
I'm like,
2024, 33 figures we were bombed with between September and December.
Yep.
Right?
I think it's to make their quarterly numbers look good.
I don't know what their goal is. I mean, you think they would want to make profit in the spring and summertime too, instead of all right at the end of the year.
We
think they'd want it spread out.
We had a side conversation just the other day, and I'm telling you right now, this has something to do with that antitrust lawsuit that has been filed against Hasbro.
I believe so.
Because they illegally inflated their stock projections and values based on inventory sitting in warehouses. And if I'm not mistaken, that was in 2024, which means they held that product until the end of the fiscal year in July so that they could pad their numbers. And then they had no choice but to drop it all on us that last quarter of the year. If you look at what happened last year, it looks very much so like production numbers started to take a major dive because I don't think Hasbro had guts enough to try it again. And then the lawsuit was filed. The antitrust lawsuit was filed. So they're definitely not doing it this year. I'm really beginning to wonder. We've been talking about distribution issues and this, that, and the other, but I'm in production shifts and all this other stuff. I'm really beginning to wonder if what's going on at Hasbro has had a lot more to do with that lawsuit than it's had with anything else. Plus, there'd be absolutely no way of knowing because that's never going to, unless somebody openly accused of them in court and it had to be resolved through evidence. But I don't know, guys. It seems like Mattel's putting out product like mad.
Oh yeah.
Emmett I got the boys these DC Sonic crossover figures. Jack's Pacifics is putting out product. These are actually kind of cool.
That's pretty neat.
I love these actually. NECA's putting out product. Super 7's putting out product. It just seems to be Hasbro that's having a difficulty here. I don't know, man. I don't know. McFarlane is definitely putting out product. So.
Yeah, they definitely are.
I don't know.
It
Like
seems
I said,
like McFarlane's dropping something every week.
Yep, he is. I will tell you though, I love the classified line. I love the product. I absolutely love the product. I really do. And I'm not sure any other company could do it that well, but I just wish it was a different company that was doing it that well. Because the longer I deal with Hasbro, the less I like it. Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, Hasbro is not a toy company anymore.
No.
It's just not. It's a publicly traded corporation. Like I said to you guys the other day, if Hasbro discovered, if Chris Cox discovered tomorrow morning that they could make more money making pie plates than action figures, they'd be in pie plate production by Wednesday morning, and there would never be another toy sold. That's what publicly traded companies do. So, anyways, hey, you want to see some cool stuff?
Yeah, let's see some cool stuff.
So, speaking of other people doing really cool things, Super 7. Woohoo! This may actually tick some people off, but this is the grayscale Godzilla from a cover, King of the Monsters, which was done in 1995, issue number 1. That's a live ink signature with the splats on it and stuff.
Oh, wow.
Of Arthur Adams. So they put this figure up, regular editions, which you can still get. But the signature ones, you guys will actually appreciate this. They were pre-orders they were available for 3 days, I think it was, in September. The 10th through the 14th, so it was 4 days. And they were made to order, which means you ordered one, they took one, they handed it to Art Adams, and he signed it. And then that was it. Once those orders were closed, they were not going to be any more. And they shipped fast. So I got my Art Adams because I always loved this. This cover was awesome. Right off the bat in that book, Godzilla had been poisoned and he's bleeding from everywhere, and it was just awesome. That's actually a great figure. And I did something that I hadn't ever got a chance to do before, not in any real way, but I got to talk to Mr. Young in
Mr. Ken Young
in Atlanta, and I will tell you, I would have stayed a lot longer because he and I could have. He would have been open to it. He and I could have sat there and talked forever. I was just so sick. I had gone without a medication for a few days, and it was a miracle I actually made it home because it was not good. But yeah, I actually got to speak with him and had him sign this. This I got. This was one of those ones that Amazon sent out, sleeve and all. Yeah. It was like $14. Wow. So it was just like, I'm going to get one of those and get it signed, and I have the Snake Eyes one. I'll have Mr. Hama sign that some other time. I didn't. I have to be perfectly honest with you. I had over on my thing when I actually get around to posting again. I had got a couple of other things signed while I was there. Yes, they do have a non-autographed version of that Godzilla Timothy, and it's still available as of tonight. It's still available. So yeah, I mean, and like I said, I got a couple of other signatures, but I got to tell you, the norm for signatures is $60 all of a sudden. Oh, so wow. Needless to say, my cash evaporated quickly.
And the cats are hungry.
That's cool, buddy. Yeah, it was slow enough so that I spoke to Larry a couple of times, and then I just touched base with him on the way out the door, and he was headed for lunch anyway. So I met Ron Rudat and his wife. I had a great talk with them, but I didn't know if it was medication related or if I had some kind of luck. So I kept my distance, and I wasn't going to sit and talk with anybody for a long time. So that kind of stunk, but
I think we've come to the conclusion it was medication.
It was medication, but yeah. Anyways, and we got this. We got these Sonic DC crossover figures for the boys.
And then I decided why not spend $50 on something that everyone's complaining about?
Yeah, well, you did it.
Yeah, that.
He did that elite, these $50-$60 of elite McFarlane figures.
But it's still a small container with accessories.
Oh, that's the other thing. Zatanna. DC Multiverse Zatanna. It looks very much so like that will be a GameStop exclusive, believe it or not. And you need to be paying attention on the 10th for that one too, because if you're a DC collector, you're gonna really want to get that pre-order in, because I don't think you're gonna have a shot at those at the store otherwise.
That comment right there.
Well,
That is something I am planning to do when they release the MCR Ranger. Because I have that costume.
Cool. So yeah, that's it. I do love this though. This is awesome.
I figure Emmett be saving his money for the McFarlane Fallout figures coming.
Yeah, that's the NCR Rangers, the Fallout New Vegas figure he released. That's on pre-order right now, but I don't want to pre-order anything, so I'm gonna wait till it comes out.
I know the TV show's coming out too.
Yeah, he's not allowed to watch the TV show.
Season 1's already out.
It is.
I'm talking about the figures. They're gonna have some figures too.
Can you see his eyes?
I don't know.
Yep. Put it on a different
Can you
angle.
see his eyes?
Shine it in the light.
Angle it down.
Yeah, if I angle it down, you can't see past his brow.
Yeah.
Even the eyes have got great detail.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, you can see it now.
And they're too dark there, but I love this figure. I remember this cover. I remember it very well, actually, from '95.
Hey, Dave.
Yep.
And get better look at the artwork on the box.
No.
Sorry, guys.
This is the back. Sorry. Which, oddly enough, and it's like it's wraparound artwork from the actual cover.
Oh wow, pretty cool.
Let's go.
And then you got the window and hugging it here.
Well, yeah, you like it so much.
This is the top, but you can see down in through. I don't know, see the grayscale in there, I guess. But yeah, I mean this especially, because that is the cover from that book. And then again, backside. Yeah, it's awesome. But I will warn you, it's not cheap. It's Super 7, so keep that in mind. Apparently, the San Diego Comic-Con version of that was green. This is the black and white scale, which I actually like better because it does have a green tint to it. But
Which is nice.
It's actually very well done. So I'm very happy with that. And I'm very happy with the Storm Shadow because I don't know why. I never cared at all about signatures until just the last couple of years. I see when I go to the cons and stuff and I see people being brought in and out in wheelchairs and needing assistance and everything else, you're kind of like, you know what? It's not just my clock that's ticking, which, you know.
Yep.
So, can I have a couple minutes?
No.
My dad's still hanging in there, doing surprisingly well. It's his birthday, his 95th birthday is Tuesday. So, barring anything really drastic happening, it looks very much so like he will see 95. So, that's good. When he does start to slide, it will go fast though. I did get to go home to Maine and do a lot of cool stuff with my dad while he was still here, which was absolutely awesome. And I hadn't been home. What was it, guys? 4 days?
Yeah.
I hadn't been home but 4 days, and my wife's dad appeared to have had a mini stroke. That is not at all what happened. He had a lemon-sized brain tumor that was malignant. So that was taken out actually very successfully on Monday. But he has a tremendously long road ahead of chemo and radiation and everything else. So if you have been wondering what is going on with Fort Wadsworth page, why I haven't posted anything, now you know why I have not posted anything. I was gone in Maine, and like I said, literally, I swear it was just a couple of days. My wife had to turn right back around and head to her parents' house. So she was gone for a week. I was gone for a week. She was gone for a week. So yeah, we will get back on track. As far as, talking more about the nonprofit and stuff, that's what I plan to do next on the other page, to try to get that all laid out for everybody and get a general understanding of what that's going to look like. I got a ton of great information while I was in Atlanta about that. And I am still producing stuff. So I've got something new. Don't say a word. I've got something new that's
I'm not saying nothing.
printing right now. So, wow. Did you put that up, Shane, or did they do it for you?
It puts it up for us.
There you go. So anyways, that's what we've been up to. I'm not ignoring you. I didn't give up or anything else. It's just like, we've had a
Busy.
familial crashes here.
Busy.
Yeah. So that's that. I appreciate your time. I appreciate all the prayers and everything else for my dad. Like I said, things are progressing. Don't get me wrong, but he's still holding his own. So and Jack, my wife's dad, is home, believe it or not, home and actually doing better than he was pre-op. So that's pretty amazing, actually.
It is.
Yeah, because good Lord, they took half his head off.
Yeah.
So, anyways, that's that. I'm guessing in 2 weeks we will be able to gripe and complain about our wallets being nuked at least one more time.
Yeah.
Stay away, it's radioactive.
And more pre-orders. Pre-orders will have come and gone, and hopefully without a hitch. Good Lord, could we please just get pre-orders without a hitch?
Right.
So, very busy weekend on the 10th, it looks like, for Joe, for McFarland, for Walmart, for, it's going to be basically all of it. Yeah. So just be paying attention to that.
Right.
And Fort Wadsworth will have, the motor pool will have something going on this week, I hope.
And one of the Joes is going to be happy.
I have to tell you, to sit down, you guys know, to sit down, actually find the time to sit down to do a decent 2 or 3 minute video is very, very difficult.
It is.
I don't know how a lot of these guys do it day after day after day. I don't live that kind of life. It's very difficult to be able to do because I need Chucklehead here for editing purposes and stuff.
I am being paid minimum wage, which is $0.
That's right. Here in the country of Dave Lonia, that's the minimum wage.
It looks like you got a roof over your head and you ain't missing no meals. So
right.
No, I live outside.
There's no boot in your, so you're doing all right. Huh?
I live outside. I live in the bushes.
Calera Nerd Fest on November 8th. Never even heard of that one.
No, me neither.
Calera Nerd Fest. And you're right, Adam. That is a shameless plug.
But we don't mind.
Calera's not that far off. What do you got, Corey?
I picked this up at Spirit of Halloween. It's a tombstone to go with my Beetlejuice.
Your Beetle guys?
Yep, my Beetle guys. And that's pretty much all I got.
Well, there you go.
I thought that was cool.
So,
Beatles on ice.
we will see you guys and ladies in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
In the meantime,
I did catch a Smurf this week.
oh, there you go, Gargamel.
Did he give you 3 wishes?
No.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I had
Briny?
this when I was a kid, and I found it on eBay.
Is it Briny?
A decent price. No, it's just a regular Smurf.
Oh, okay.
No, that's Convicty Smurf.
That's
Convicted
number
Smurf.
87. He doesn't
Convicty
have
Smurf, yeah.
Yeah. I caught it at a good price because, usually the ones that most of them I've seen was going for around $80 to $100, but I caught him at a good deal. So.
Or Bubba Smurf.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, never mind. I'll do that after we go off the air. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is 9 o'clock. Isn't it?
It's 9 o'clock.
It is.
Soapy Smurf.
Okay, guys.
All right.
Boy, wait a second. You will have had, holy cow, you will have had the swap by the time we're back?
Yes,
Yeah.
we will.
18th. Yes.
We will have it. Yeah.
So,
Yep.
yes, pay attention to that. Pay attention to that. Try to support that if you can.
If anybody watching is doing the Spider-Man Magic the Gathering cards, if you run across the Infinity Stone, I'll give you $20 for it.
What a deal.
Just saying.
Or if you find him some packs, bring
Yeah,
them.
they'd be $25. That's right.
Yeah, that's for sure.
That's right. Exactly right.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, guys. Have a great night. Have a great couple of weeks. If
Good night,
anything
everybody.
really cool comes up, we might pop back on. We might not.
You never know.
You just don't know.
Never know.
Good night, everybody.
See you.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.